Pastor Zillinger's Daily Devotions.
Psalm 128, a song of ascents. Blessed is everyone who fears the Lord, who walks in his ways. You shall eat the fruit of the labor of your hands. You shall be blessed, and it shall be well with you. Your wife will be like a fruitful vine within your house. Your children will be like olive shoots around your table. Behold, thus shall the man be blessed who fears the Lord. The Lord bless you from Zion. May you see the prosperity of Jerusalem all the days of your life. May you see your children's children. Peace be upon Israel. Once again, a song of ascents as they go up to Jerusalem for festivals and as they enter into the temple area and go up the steps of the temple. And talking about blessed is everyone who fears the Lord, who walks in his ways. My question for you is, do people really fear the Lord today? Do they take his word seriously and acting as his children seriously? Or do we live in this kind of entitled licentiousness where people will say, I can do whatever I want because I'm saved, so I don't need to go to church, and I don't need to read the Bible, and I'm so busy and I can do whatever I want. It's like, you're not really fearing God and walking in his ways. What you're doing is you're saying, as long as I can think about it at one time, then everything is all right. I'm like, well, that leads to disaster. But God says that the one who fears and walks, that the fruit of their labor in their hands, they will be blessed. And a lot of their blessing comes from children in their household. And I think in our native land here in America, one of the curses we have is that abortion is robbing people of their children, and they don't think children are a blessing. And so no longer is it the I want to have more children, it is I want to have less or no children. And this has infected even Christianity. Not just the problem of abortion, but people saying, well, what we want is less kids, or we don't want the kids in our sanctuary, we want them somewhere else, or we don't have kids in our own families. They're so busy, they have all this stuff. I don't want to have that. And so we just want to compile all of our loot, if you would, keep it to ourselves, keep it to our own entitlement. And I'm like, no, it's about kids. Kids are wonderful. They're fruitful. They're a joy and a blessing for us, especially in congregations and especially in families. They are our prosperity. So I encourage you that if you know people who are married or just married and starting to have children, encourage them to have children and raise them as disciples of Christ. If you know people who are raising children, encourage them. Give them a Christmas present of saying, hey, I'll watch your kids, or I'll give this something of encouragement to the kids to say, thank you for being in church, or thank you for the Christmas program, that we might say to other generations, we want you to be blessed too. We want our church to be blessed with children in it. We don't want to just be people who say, well, children are for somebody else. Children are for our church and our families, and a blessing from God.
The Lord bless your day as well as your week.